Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everybody. Tonight is the 1st November. Okay, welcome to the month of November. We have another 2 months towards the year end of 2017. Thank you very much for those who attend today's webinar. Today we will go on the market session trading strategy, how to understand the market session. So, before I start, I'd like to see the similar face. Okay. Hello everybody. Almost everybody is the familiar face who attend for tonight. So, understanding market session. Before we start, I'm Tuku Ishak. Okay, we start with the disclaimer, penafian yang mana saya akan bacakan sepintas lalu. Okay, bahan ini adalah untuk kegunaan pendidikan dan pemasaran saja dan tidak melibatkan sebarang analisa atau kajian pelaburan. Kandungan dalam nota pembentangan ini tidak boleh dikira sebagai atau dinilai sebagai nasihat atau cadangan pelaburan untuk kegunaan pembelian atau penjualan sesuatu instrumen kewangan. Informasi yang diberikan adalah diambil daripada sumber-sumber yang diperoleh dan maklumat yang mengenai prestasi yang lalu tidak boleh digunakan pakai sebagai jaminan atau pengukur untuk prestasi yang akan datang. Dengan ini, anda sebagai pengguna bahan kandungan dalam pembentangan ini adalah memperakui bahawa sebarang pelaburan dalam Forex dan produk CFD adalah dikategorikan sebagai berisiko tinggi di mana anda dipertanggungjawab sepenuhnya. Pihak kami tidak bertanggungjawab untuk sebarang kerugian daripada pelaburan yang diambilkan berasaskan informasi yang terdapat dalam pembentangan ini. Okey, informasi yang terkandung dalam pembentangan ini tidak dibenarkan diterbitkan atau disebarkan tanpa kebenaran bertulis daripada pihak Hot Forex. Okey, saya adalah Tuku Ishak. Saya rasa semua kenal saya. Trainer di Hot Forex, HF Educational Center, Malaysia, base saya. Okey, saya bersama dengan Hot Forex sebagai trainer sejak daripada awal tahun 2017. Di mana saya trade dan investing di dalam bidang Forex sejak daripada tahun 2012. Okey, di mana konsep saya sentiasa mengamalkan konsep do your research, okay, do your own analysis, identify and action. The most important part, I always emphasize to my students, trust yourself. Itu yang paling penting. Trust ourselves. Trust yourself, keep it simple. When you will keep it everything simple, you will get less is more. Okay, why less is more? Less trade, more profit. Okay, less loss, more profit. Less and more. Okay, so in this presentation, you will understand how the market session works and how to identify the best trading time. Ini yang paling penting, the best trading times. Okay, essence of trading. Saya selalu tekankan kepada attendees dan juga kepada pedagang yang dah hadir ke kelas Forex, anjuran Hot Forex. Ada 4 cabang utama dalam trading. Okay, dalam 4 cabang utama di dalam trading. First is fundamental analysis, the second is technical, third is management and psychology. This will guide you to become a consistent trader. Consistency is the key. Okay, we don't care about how big the profit works. What we care the most is how consistent we are over the time. Okay, over the time, consistency is important. Kalau you win big this time and next you lost big, it also not good for our trades. So the best is consistency. Get the consistency. Okay, less profit but consistent is better than no profit at all, or big profit and then big loss. Okay, be a consistent trader. Okay, market session. Okay, market session typically, I think everybody know, semua orang tahu, market Forex start daripada 24 jam sehari dan dia beroperasi 5 hari seminggu untuk retail Forex market. Okay, kita ni adalah retail Forex market. So this is our trade, 24-hour days for 5 days. It start usually in 5 a.m. Monday morning until Saturday morning, early morning, 5 a.m. Malaysia time. This I talk about Malaysia time. Okay, tetapi start minggu ini ada sedikit perubahan di mana daylight saving take charge, okay, implemented in Europe and next week in US. So apa jadi? Semua akan jadi 1 jam ke belakang. Instead of 5 a.m., it moved to 6 a.m. How long it will last? Daripada Oktober sehingga ke bulan Mac. Boleh dikatakan musim sejuk. Apabila musim sejuk, semuanya dianjak 1 jam. Okey, persoalan utama kita sebenarnya, so 6 pagi is then sehingga 6 pagi Sabtu. Persoalan utama yang kita selalu ditekankan, adakah kita perlu trade sepanjang waktu 5 hari 5 hari berturut-turut 24 jam, so kita spend masa kita. How long we want to spend? Okay, how long we want to spend? 8 hour, 4 hour, 1 hour. Ada yang spend 12 hour for trading, ada yang spend 18 hour for trading, ada yang spend all the time for trading. Actually, if you understand the market session, we can manage our trading time very effectively. Okay, very effectively macam mana sekejap lagi saya tunjuk. Okay, next we go to world main financial markets. Okay, seperti yang ramai tahu, kita ada 3 sesi utama di dunia. Main financial center utama di dunia, waktu pagi Tokyo market is open. Waktu petang waktu Malaysia London. Dan waktu malam waktu Malaysia is New York. So world main financial market adalah 3 ni. So most of the trader follow these 3 markets. When it open and when it close. Okay, when it open and when it close. So the market follow these 3 timing. Tokyo, London and New York. So ini contoh GMT plus 8. Okay. So ini sebenarnya waktu Malaysia, Tokyo 8 o'clock. Tapi waktu Malaysia kita 1 jam ke belakang, 7 o'clock. Dan selalunya pukul 9 pagi pasaran saham Tokyo akan dibuka. 8 pagi, 9 pagi Tokyo, sorry. So ini sekejap saya tu. Selalunya, ini saya bagi waktu Malaysia, 8 pagi waktu Malaysia, pasaran saham Tokyo dibuka. Tapi kenapa kita ambil kira 7, kita kira daripada pukul 8 pagi. 8 pagi, local time di Jepun. Bermaksud 7 pagi waktu Malaysia. So during this time, Tokyo market is open until 3 petang. And then, pada pukul 3 petang pula, pasaran London akan dibuka. Okey, London akan dibuka sehinggalah pada pukul 8 malam, yang mana pasaran New York akan dibuka sehingga ke pagi esok. So, waktu mana yang penting sebenarnya? Market open time is very important. Why? This is where the market start to volatile. Market akan start volatile selalunya di waktu awal. Waktu awal 2 jam pertama. Okay, 2 jam pertama ni. Dan 2 jam pertama ini. So, waktu inilah market sangat reaktif, sangat aktif. So, aktif dia, where this is the time when the price move a lot. So, what price? Itu nanti sekejap lagi saya beritahu. Tapi we need to know Tokyo, London and New York. Ada yang setengah kata, how about Australia? How about Euro, Frankfurt? Australia, New Zealand and Frankfurt, we not consider it as a big market. We consider usually only 3 main sessions. That is Tokyo, or we call it Asia Pacific, Europe and US session. Nama lain Asia Pacific, Europe and US session. This is the reference time. But when the daylight saving come in, Tokyo still remain buka pada pukul 7 pagi, 8 pagi. Tapi London akan dianjak sejam, so dia akan start buka pada pukul 4 petang. Manakala US akan start buka pada pukul 9 malam. Okay. Dia dianjak 1 jam ke belakang bila daylight saving. Tapi Tokyo tidak dianjak. Take note that. Hanya London saja. London, so selalunya pukul 3, dia akan pergi ke pukul 4 petang. Baru dia buka. Sama juga macam US. Typically US start pukul 8 malam waktu Malaysia. Tapi sekarang dia akan move ke pukul 9 pada waktu US ataupun kita panggil New York session. Keep note this thing. Okay. The timing market open is very crucial for our strategy. Sekejap lagi saya tak tunjuk macam mana. Okay. Why Forex session is important? Based on the session, we can identify a potential pair to trade at each session. Saya selalu tanya, saya selalu cakap, in the morning, waktu Tokyo, is it logic for us to trade USD Canada dollar? It's not logic at all to trade USD CAD. But in the morning session, bila Tokyo, maybe we can trade the pen yeah, or the euro, the Australian dollar pair, the New Zealand based currency. So we need, through the market session, we know what pair to trade at each session. In the morning, don't waste our time for trade USD CAD, for example. Okay, if you know what pair to trade, it's help you a lot to plan your trade. Okay, market session also important for us to know the session sentiment. Okay, apa jadi pada waktu pagi, kita boleh tahu. Adakah ia akan efek pada waktu London? And through market session also, we know when is the market is most volatile. We need the volatility for the price to move a lot. If no volatile, then price mainly will be sideways. But if the volatility increase, maybe it's like this. I always say trade timing. Trade timing is time for us to trade. It's key for success. Sebab apa? We don't expect to spend all our time in front of chart. All the time, let's say 12 hours per day, look in front of chart. Or you want to spend 2 hours a day just to know where is the pair and where is the best price, when to trade. Just need few hours. Actually, not many hours, just a few hours. Okay, I go one to one. Tokyo session. Tokyo session usually the first session to see the action after weekend. Kalau weekend Sabtu Ahad, hari Isnin selalunya Tokyo market akan jumpa dahulu. Terlebih dahulu AUD and ZD buka market. Tapi market mostly look for the JPY. The advantage of Tokyo session is the less volatile session as compared to London and New York. Apa maksudnya? Maksudnya waktu ni price tidak bergerak dengan banyak sebab volatility tak ada. So in the morning you have AUD and ZD. JPY is the most active currency. So there are actually two types of the trader here. One is the non-commercial. Like us is non-commercial NC. Another one is the commercial. This is what we call dominate by commercial transaction. So waktu pagi banyak commercial transaction trade. Because why? Waktu pagi tak ramai trader. Trader mainly muncul pada waktu London session. So you know what to expect in the Asia session. Which currency is work? AUD, LZD, and JPY. So how you want to know? Try to look into the chart. You can see AUD, NZD, and JPY. So commercial transaction is important, tapi currency mana yang bergerak di awal pagi juga important. A, Australia, New Zealand, and Japanese yen. If we go with US dollar, you will get NZD USD, AUD USD, and USD JPY. Itu main pair yang kita boleh trade pada waktu pagi. Okay. So di waktu pagi mainly transaction dominated by commercial but still speculator in the market. The biggest speculator is during the London session. Usually Asia the transaction mainly is for the business purposes. Okay, kita cuba tengok. Saya nak tu pergi ke chart dahulu. Kita tengok pada chart. Tadi AUD USD. Kita pergi NZD USD dahulu. Okay, you can see here. Awal pagi NZD USD ini pukul 6 pagi, ini pukul 5. Okay. Waktu pagi NZD USD is mainly move. NZD USD, yes. So you can see here as well. Yesterday, you boleh nampak movement dominate di awal pagi. Because of the NZD market is open. And here, kadang-kadang dia awal pagi, kadang-kadang lewat sikit pagi. Baru dia bergerak. Ini pukul 6, 7, 8, 9. Dia gerak banyak, 10, 11. Okay. Ini juga waktu pagi dia bergerak. And then dia reject pun waktu pagi. So kita boleh tengok lagi sini. Ini 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gerak. Waktu pagi market selalunya bergerak. Sometimes it not move much like this, but still you can see the trend. Here you can see the movement. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are a lot of movement. So this time, waktu pagi, the best time is Tokyo time. Look for the Asia pair. We call it Asia pair. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pukul 10 dia gerak. It may not happen every day. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then retrace and go up again. So you can see here, mainly, most of the time, price move at the morning. Okay, get the idea. So kita tengok satu lagi, AUD USD. You can see here, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It start to move. Okay, 6, 7, 8, it move. 6, 7, 8, it start to move. Break, retest back the moving average and go up. 5, 6, 7, 8 move, retrace, going down. Nanti macam mana strategi sekejap lagi saya kira. I want you to see how AUD move. 5, 6, 7, 8 it move. Okay, this time maybe quite slow, tapi most of the time it start to move in the morning. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. More or less pagi-pagi, pukul 8 pagi, price akan start bergerak untuk Asia punya pair. Selalu pagi-pagi apa saya buat? Saya tengok je lah AUD USD, NZD USD and USD JPY. Try to get the idea. How can I trade? Usually for intraday, I mainly use the M15. Kalau you tengok sini, price start to move. Okay, break, retest and down. If we go for this, we mainly got about $40, 40 pips. But untuk trade macam ni, intraday selalu saya ambil 20 hingga 30 pips saja. Yang selari dengan risk and reward. So, in the morning, what should we do? In the morning, what should we do? Actually, it's simple. Okay. What should we do in the morning? It's simple. Look for the Asia pair. AUD USD, AUD JPY. Okay, you boleh tengok. Tapi look for major pair AUD USD, NZD USD tadi saya tunjuk. And then you can look also USD JPY. Most of the time, we start to move in the morning. So, in the morning, where is in the morning? You see here, in the morning, it start to move, and then retrace back. This is the USD JPY. You see, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, it start to move. So, if 8 o'clock start to move, you will get about 20, 30 pips. Easy. Manage the risk. Itu yang penting. So, waktu pagi, fokus je lah. Initial part, if you want to focus NZD USD, AUD USD, USD JPY in the morning. What is the best time? Okay. What is the best time for us to start to trade? Usually, I akan buat mainly start daripada 8 pagi waktu Malaysia sampai 10 pagi waktu Malaysia. Or if I have time, maybe I will start a bit early. (8 a.m.) right now, 8 a.m. up to 10 a.m. Sometimes, if I'm free early in the morning, I will look 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. So, timing ni lah saya selalu gunakan untuk cari entry. Okay, you nak cari entry, you gunakan timing ni, you akan dapat punya. Between 8 o'clock and 8 to 10, between 7 to 10, you will get one opportunity to trade. Either AUD USD or so every morning you have AUD USD or NZD USD or USD JPY. If you focus on these three pair and in the morning you look for possible entry, you will get your opportunity. Frankly speaking. Kita tengok sini. 6, 7, 8 o'clock. Okay. And you see it retrace, test back, the support become resistance area. Down, up. This is resistance become support. 6, 7, 8, they move, retest balik. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock they retest. But third time, the third hour dia dah breakout, you can look for opportunity untuk buy or untuk sell. Same thing every day. Every day you see here 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock, and then it go up. So this is example of Tokyo session. How we can trade on the Tokyo session. Everybody get it? Okay. But how we want to trade the London session? Okay. London session typically is a world financial center right now. London is world financial center, so most of the trader work based on the London time, and they live for London because world financial center. So there are a lot of fund manager or whatever, they're staying in the London. So most of the fund is from London. So the interesting thing about the London is it overlap with the Frankfurt. Frankfurt 1 bit early. If the London open at 4 p.m., then Frankfurt usually open at 3 p.m. So London also is the most volatile punya session. Almost all margins pair. Except kadang-kadang USD CAD tak bergerak. Tapi sekarang pun kita boleh nampak waktu petang USD CAD pun bergerak. And London also have a commodity market that start to active in the morning of London. So, why is London is important? Itu yang kita perlu tahu. Okay, why London is important? Because most of the time, kalau you tengok balik you punya chart ke apa ke, most price trend begin during London session. So, bila London session keluar, selalunya trend akan start form dekat situ. Waktu London, lebih kurang pukul 3 hingga 4 petang, 3 hingga 5 to be safe. Pagi, you just spend 8 to 10. Petang, you spend 3 to 5. You can manage your trade already. One day, if you get 20, 30 pips, but as I said just now, volatility in London is the highest, tapi dia akan start slow down juga when in the middle of season. So, mostly trend coming during the London session. But at the same time, trend also can be reversed. Market reverse, that means it's go up because of the middle market session, it start to go down and we start to go up here again. So, apa jadi? Sometimes it reverse back. Sometimes it continue here. Continue the process. So that is for the London session. How about New York session? New York session, as we know, is the place where biggest exchange in the world. One of the biggest is operated Nasdaq, SP 500 Dow. So that is one of the biggest exchange center in the world. Tapi jangan campurkan exchange center and financial center. Financial center sebenarnya financial center. Exchange center ni tempat menjual beli segala instrumen, saham, forex, commodity, all that is at New York. And the interesting part of New York session is it overlap for few hours with the London session. Selalunya bila London afternoon, New York just open the office. So you have no now Tokyo session, London session. Okay, my question is London session, which pair we want to trade during the London session? During the London session sebenarnya kita tak perlu trade semua pair juga, sama juga. London session, you know one thing, okay, London open, GBP also will start to move. Euro also maybe start to move. So look into these two pair. So that is the benefit of London session. So you tahu pair mana you nak trade. Okay, pair mana yang kita nak trade, and then we can make plan based on that. Okay, let me look example. Okay, tak apa. Example. Sekejap lagi example. So saya tunjuk ini dahulu ya. Major pair movement. Tokyo, London and New York. What you see here, Tokyo is okay, so you can see here, during the Tokyo session, price not move much for Euro USD. But USD JPY also not move much, but AUD USD move, and ZD USD also move. So, selalunya waktu London dengan New York overlap ni, kat sini lah volume dia tinggi. Okay, you know petang London buka, watch pair to watch up. Okay, look for the pair based on GBP, based on Euro. These 3 times, we give you information now. We give you information, what is your best time to trade. Three session, 3 different movement. So, let we look into the chart. Okay, ini example lah. Apa jadi bila London buka? Now London open at London open is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, look here. Okay. Tolak sekarang, tadi kan. At 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So, you boleh tengok sini, price Euro USD bergerak paling banyak adalah di Euro session. See up, Euro session. So, apa jadi? Tiap kali market buka London, go for European and GBP punya pair. Example is like this, GJ. So, GBP, JPY also you can see how the market move. Market typically start to move here. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, market open. 4 p.m. So what happened 3 p.m. it start to move all the way down. and then it reverses back. Okay, clear. Let's say we go for another Y example, GBP, JPY. Let's say we look Euro USD. Same thing. Between candle 8 to 10, that means our time is about 2, 3 o'clock until 5 o'clock. So, yeah, it may be drag a bit Euro because of meeting last week. Forget about that. Let me look here. So Euro USD also start to move during London session. So waktu tu baru kita trade Euro USD. Pagi kita trade waktu Asia pair. Petang kita trade lah Euro punya pair, GBP punya pair. So it will balance out our trading strategy. It will reduce our risk. Maybe we can go down to M15 for simple analysis. Look here. 8. Okay. 8 and 9. This area. Okay. You see what you see. Price keep falling down. Okay. Based on the Fibonacci level, price going back and retest 61.8 and continue to go down. So, you have the entry, you have the setup during the London time, you have the entry opportunity dekat sini. Around 4 o'clock waktu Malaysia. Setup yang London open and then around 4 o'clock waktu Malaysia, they start to generate some profit. So get the idea. So let we look into the next New York session. New York session apa yang jadi? Of course semua USD punya pair. So USD punya pair New York session time tu lah dia akan bergerak. Okay, kalau kita tengok sini, sorry. New York session US dollar is about 15 hours server time. So Euro USD, cuba kita tengok dia start dekat sini bila. Okay, ini lebih kurang 5 petang waktu Malaysia. Price move slowly and then by 1500 so dekat sini kalau you pakai strategi yang apa yang you tahu, you know one thing, price is going down, it's going up, retrace and going up. So you see this one, it gives you entry at this time. So 14:45 is about 8 o'clock. 15 is about 8 o'clock. Okay, 15 is about 8 o'clock waktu Malaysia. So you see you have an entry here, tweezer bottom. Here you look, let me see 1500. So you tengok sini, it start to move about 1500, 1530. Price start to move at 1500, more or less. $16, $15, you see, retrace down. Kalau you ambil sini Fibonacci before the market open, you get the swing, you know where to entry and where to target. That is the key. Know the market session basically help us to know the what pair we want to trade based on the market timing. And use whatever technical analysis yang you tahu untuk trade based on the market timing. Ini saya bagi contoh macam mana price bergerak. Kita tengok sini ya. Price tak bergerak di sini. Okay. About 5 o'clock. Euro USD here. Let me look. You can see about 1500, boom, rejection and go up. Volatile 1500, kalau kat sini down, 2 hour later retrace and go down. So market session technically help us to identify which potential pair that we can trade. Itu kira. Sorry. Advantage of market session, tadi saya cakap, we can use also market session as a sentiment indicator. Tadi ability to trade specific time saya dah cakap, sentiment indicator. Macam mana? Simple. Macam mana indicator to work? Like this one. So you know one thing. Okay, market session, how we want to use it, sentiment indicator. In the morning, let's say Tokyo, find out which currency, let's say type CCY currency, is strong or weak. And then by the time London, pair it with Euro or GBP. Okay, ini weak ni, for the case AUD, NZD, JPY. So kenapa? Sebab simple. Kalau pagi katakanlah AUD weak, sampai ke petang London pun dia akan weak. So we need to know what happens sebelum kita trade London. We need to know what happened in Tokyo session. AUD weak or NZD weak or JPY weak. So you know what is the idea to trade. Macam pagi tadi NZD is strong. Pagi tadi ya. Saya cakap kita tengok balik chart NZD USD. And you boleh nampak pagi tadi is strong. Let we go down to M15 for daily punya trade. So what happened? Bila is about 10 o'clock, so bila about here 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock dia sudah sampai maksimum, this is what we call sentiment. NZD is strong. So waktu London session either is continue or either is reverse. So you can see that it reverse during the London session. Tapi kalau waktu pagi, ini example NZD USD, dia weak. Waktu petang about 10 o'clock here you see, dia turun, dia retrace, dia turun, dia retrace balik, you can entry. Sebab apa? NZD is weak in the morning. Same thing here, is down. In the morning session, is falling down. Let's say we look at 10 o'clock. 10. Here. You can see it's down, it retrace back and continue down. Maybe we can get some entry here. It's about retracement 61.8. Go down a bit. Maybe we can get about 13. Not enough. But if you are scalping, you know what to do. Macam sini pagi dia sideway, most likely sideway after that. Okay, macam pagi ini dia weak, dia turun, dia retrace balik, reject the moving average 200 here. And then you look at what time? 8:30, 10 o'clock. You see? Down, up, down. We maybe missed this bila Europe open, London open. But you see, it coming back, retrace again 3 hours later. Yeah, 38.2. Or if you use the moving average, you can see it reject the moving average. So here, NZD USD is weak. Try to look during the London session. Here, it retrace back, reject down back again, give you opportunity for sell. Ini yang dinamakan as a sentiment indicator. What happened in the morning? Euro, GBP and USD, let's say. Usually, during London time, it will continue. But that is not the case for USD, New York time. But between Tokyo and London, this is what we can use as sentiment indicator. Nak tahu yang mana strong, yang mana weak. Based on pagi, AUD, NZD or JPY. And based on that, you can pair it with the other pair. Usually USD, GBP or Euro. It helps you to understand the sentiment, which currency is weak. Okay, sorry again. This is the advantage of market session. It sounds simple, but this, if you apply, you can get a very good trade for you. Okay, this is the strategy. Okay, tadi I ajar sentiment indicator based on Tokyo to the London. Okay, what happened in Tokyo? You can apply it during London. Now, in Tokyo, when the Tokyo open, what we need to look for? Try to find out what happened during the New York times, the New York market open. Usually, the New York market open define the movement of the Tokyo. Okay, especially on the USD JPY. Especially USD JPY, you can get the idea is almost similar. Here. What happened today? Try to look. Okay. M15, I buang semua dulu. You can see during the New York session, the price is going up. Alright? Here. What happened during the Asia session, Tokyo session? The price keep continue to go up. And here, during the New York session, price is falling down. So during the Asia session, price also falling down before it coming up again during the London session. Sebab apa? London session usually it define sama ada trend terus ataupun trend patah balik. Okay, look here. New York session, price falling down. Asia session, price continue to fall down. So you know what happened yesterday, last night, today also you can use it. Here, it's go up. And it continue to go up. Especially for USD, JP. Why? So that is the strategy. Strategi ini paling mudah sekali. Selalu saya tengok apa jadi waktu US, especially USD JPY, sorry. Tomorrow morning, I know I want to buy USD JPY or want to sell. Okay, This is the best strategy. Simple. USD JPY. Keep note on this. London Open. What we need to look for. Okay. During this time, two sessions are overlapping. Because why Asia still not close. So yang tu, you boleh tengok macam tadi saya bagi tips. Look for AUD, NZD or JPY. Yang mana satu weak, yang mana satu strong, and try to pair up. Usually the trend will continue. Trend will start to define. Most likely it continues. Sometime it will reverse back. We cannot avoid that. So, and then US. US, when New York session open, what we need to look for? This time, usually, it overlap with the London. Most liquidity, most high volatility time is during this time. Lebih kurang pada 7 malam Malaysia sampai pukul 10 malam. Sekarang ni most likely bila London daylight saving, between 8 to 11, 8 to 12. And during this time, selalu we have a NFP, we have a US data, volatility is very strong. Same thing, try to look during the London session. Euro weak or Euro strong? GBP weak or GBP strong? Try to trade during New York versus USD. If Euro weak, USD strong, then we can sell Euro USD during the New York session. Can I hold it for overnight? Usually this strategy sebenarnya more to intraday and scalping. You have question, you can ask question. So basically, we go towards the end of the market session punya sesi dah. It's quite simple, really simple. Really simple. Cuma, how we want to trade wisely. Okay, how we want to trade wisely here, I share with you. Note. Okay, trading time. My favorite trading time usually in the morning is between 7 to 10 a.m. And then I will break and I will continue back between 3 to 6 p.m. And at night, usually I trade between 8 to 11 p.m. Selalu masa ini saya akan trade. But not all 3 sessions I trade in one day. Usually, if I trade London and US. This is Tokyo. This is London. This is New York. This is the best timing because why? If you use time frame M15, you can go for the some intraday and scalping strategy. Use your own technical. This is more on the timing. Okay, it's more on the timing, so it helps you to find the best strategy that can, not the best strategy, the best time that you can trade. Okay. Number 4, avoid trading after 12 a.m. Okay, this is the simple rule. Avoid trading after 12 a.m. because why? Selepas tu London tutup. Bila London tutup, selalunya liquidity akan low. Bila liquidity akan low, selalunya price tak bergerak banyak. So you spend here 3 hour, 3 hour, 3 hour, one day 9 hour. But typically, I just choose 2 sessions, either London, New York or Tokyo, London. But mainly my session is London and New York. So London, apa strategi saya? Saya tengok apa jadi waktu Tokyo. AUD weak ke, NZD weak ke, JPY weak ke, strong ke, saya akan cuba pair dengan Euro, USD ataupun nak senang USD lah major pair, ataupun dengan Euro ataupun dengan GBP cross pair. And then bila malam New York, saya akan tengok apa jadi kat Euro dengan GBP. Kalau strong ke weak, saya akan pair with the US dollar. Key here is pair strong currency versus weak currency and use technical analysis for entry. Itu key dia. Okay. Anybody have question? I have about 5 minutes more. Oh, semua very focused. Don't worry, I'm recording this webinar, so when it finish convert, I will share to the YouTube as well. Oh, terbaik. Thank you, Mr. Izzat. Mr. Izzat Daniel. So, do you understand what I said, what I tried to sampaikan? Okay. Faham. It's quite simple actually. This is not a technical analysis. This is more on the, for me, more on the time management. Remember one thing, kalau you busy, jangan trade. Kalau you busy, jangan trade. Seriously. Trade when you free. Okay, this is more on the intraday punya strategi lah. Tapi how we want to manage our time. If you want to go for the swing trade, look for the London. See what the clue London leave you, and then you can go for the swing strategy. Because dia selalunya waktu London punya session ni, you akan nampak dia punya trend. Okay, all clear. So I'm back to the slide. So, next, we will have a last road tour next week in Johor Bahru. Please tell your friends. Please tell your colleagues. Okay, this is the last road tour for 2017. Okay, Johor Bahru. If you're interested, you can go to Hot Forex punya website. Ada dia punya link. Okay, don't miss that because a lot of new, informative and kreatif strategi yang akan share oleh saya dan juga few IBs daripada Hot Forex. Okay, so next apa lagi? Next webinar kita pada minggu depan seperti biasa. Webinar kita pada minggu depan adalah seperti biasa, preview para pasaran mingguan dan how to use moving average for your trading. Next week, okay, preview pasaran mingguan and how to use moving average for your trading. Ini selalu saya ajarkan. Ini pun saya ada guna dua moving average, how we want to use that, I will share with you all. Okay, I will share with you all how to use the moving average for your trading strategy. Okay. Itu untuk next week punya schedule. So, thank you very much untuk yang datang. Okay, kalau you free, just download Hot Forex app, explore. There are a lot of information inside there, especially about analysis by the Hot Forex analysis team. So, thank you very much for your interest. Hope to see you again in futures. InsyaAllah, minggu depan, weekly market preview will come back. And at the same time, hari Rabu kita akan ada technical analysis punya kelas webinar. Okay, setakat itu saja untuk malam ini. Okay, thank you very much. Selamat malam semua. Jumpa lagi di masa akan datang, InsyaAllah. Good night everybody and bye-bye.